One question that would never sound normal, that can never sound normal to me, is when people ask me why I am single. Some people, they just walk up to you, they walk up to me, probably they're trying to ask me out, or maybe just a normal friend, and then they go like, why are you single? Okay, now this question definitely has an answer, but I feel like this should not be a question. It feels like you're accusing me of doing something wrong. It is when you're doing something wrong and maybe you're caught. That's when they now ask you that, why are you doing this? And then you go ahead and defend yourself, like, the reason I'm like this is because of this. You understand? So when people ask me, why are you single? I always try to think and ask them that, are you in a relationship? And then when they say yes, I ask that, why are you in a relationship? Do you get what I mean? It should not be a question. Being single is not bad. Being single is a good thing. It is something that you should embrace. When you're single, you should embrace your singleness because it has its own advantages. Just the way being in a relationship has its own advantages. I'm not making this video to try to convince people that being single is good or anything. I'm making this video for single people like me that probably is facing pressure from a lot of people, and you just feel like you just want to leave the singleness state. Being single does not mean loneliness, right? Okay, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up and help me make this video reach other people. The more you like the video, the more YouTube will recommend this video to other people. So please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel as we go straight into today's business. The first thing I want to talk about, I don't know if it's going to sound somehow to some people, because some people might want to argue that it depends on the kind of relationship that you're in, it depends on blah 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 blah. But if you know, the feeling is just unique. Like, you feel free, you understand? Now, I'm not saying that you were in bondage when you were in a relationship or anything, but there is this feeling that comes with being single. It comes with no responsibility towards anyone. It comes with no accountability to another person. You understand? Now, I'm not saying that you can't be accountable to other people in your lives, but you just feel so free. Like, when I was in a relationship, I didn't feel like it was stopping me from doing anything. Like, I was really free. I was free to do whatever I wanted. It was not a toxic relationship. But still, after I left that relationship, I felt so free. I felt as if I had a lot of time on my hands. I feel like I could do whatever. That feeling just came, and that feeling is priceless. Say priceless. Number two, all right, another thing that comes with being single is that you'll be able to socialize more with more people. If you're in a relationship, it's not a matter of toxicity or whatever. You definitely spend more time with your partner. It is something that you do willingly. You want to keep up with your partner almost throughout the day, or maybe in the night or in the morning, or anytime that is comfortable for you two. You guys will try to keep tabs on each other and everything. But now, once the person leaves your life, the person that is always taking your time leaves your life, you have more time for more people. At this time, when you first break up from a relationship, you might feel a bit lonely, but as time passes, you start to see that you start to develop better connections with more people. You start to make more meaningful friendships. You understand? For me personally, when I broke up with my partner, I started making more friends. I started making closer friends. Although I was still staying indoors because I love staying indoors, but I was still having more friends. I started relating with more people. I found out that I could even speak freely in public. For some reasons, I just felt more social and everything, and a lot of good things just started coming to my way. Amazing friends started coming to my way because I didn't feel restricted. I didn't feel anyhow. You understand? I hope you get what I mean. Another benefit that comes with being single is that you get to know yourself more better because you are spending more time with yourself. Do you get what I mean? No more trying to keep tabs with somebody, no more caring too much about somebody more than you care for yourself. Now you are just the only one in the picture. You can be selfish with yourself without thinking of being accountable to anyone. Now you can sit down and think and try to invest in things that really, really matter to you without putting another person in consideration. Do you understand? Like, probably this is something that you have always thought you have loved. You understand? Once you are single, you have time on your end. You can decide to try things out. You start to figure out, oh, I don't like this, I like this, I like that, I don't like this. You try to think more. Why do I like this? Why do I not like that? You get to invest more in yourself, you know, you start to understand things that trigger you and stuff, because now you're spending more time with yourself, you are spending more time loving yourself, you are spending more time, I don't know what else to say, you just get to know yourself better, right? The next one is about finances. You see, when you're in a relationship, you have someone to depend on, right? In my case, I'm the lady, right? So if I'm in a relationship, definitely I and my partner would definitely be depending on each other. When I was in a relationship, in my past relationship, we depend on each other. You know, we're always there for each other. If he needs something, I can be there for him. If I need something, he can be there for me. You understand? But now that you have broken up, you now know that nobody's going to be there for you. Do you get? That was how it was for me. Nobody to call for urgent 2K. There was nobody to call for urgent 5K. I felt broke. I felt broke. But then at the end of the day, I started being more financially conscious. I started planning my money the more. I knew that if my money finished, there was no help coming from anywhere. So I was able to be more conscious about the way I just like buy stuffs when I feel like buying stuffs. I became financially wiser because there was no one else to depend on. The last one, when you're single, you have a time to reflect. You have a time to reflect on the stuff that you did wrong in your past relationship. This is something that I always say. One person cannot be the only person. One person cannot be the only person wrong in a relationship. A relationship cannot break just because of one person. You were definitely doing something wrong, and the other person was obviously also doing something wrong. You both cannot be right. You understand? Although one person's side might be higher than the other, but yeah, you can reflect. What did I do wrong in that relationship? Why did that relationship break? What are the stuff that I would never try and do in another relationship, and why? You understand? You start to reflect more that, oh, I would not like to lose my self-worth in my next relationship. These are the things I can do. I would not like to do this in the next relationship. These are the things I can do to get better for my partner and stuff. You know, you get more time to reflect, you get better, and now you can make a better choice. Why? Because you have gotten to know yourself the more. You have spent more time with yourself. You enjoy your own company, so nobody can break your heart. They can still break your heart, but then you'll still be cool. You understand what I mean? Yeah, I think that is everything I've learned, and I hope you have also learned something. Thank you so much for joining me. Absolutely amazing. By this, we have come to the end of the video. If you have more things to add to this video, please make sure you drop a comment for me in the comment section down below. I'll definitely get to that. If you are yet subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe now. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.